Sasquatch 1973.
Alright, so this is how I wired my Eachine Pro DVR into the Eachine 007 cheap but great goggles. I used the center connection, which is the video in. I took all the ground wires and combined them into one, and then soldered a smaller wire so it would be easier to hit that little tiny ground post right there. But that's where I grounded all the wires on the video in. And then you see the sorry, that screen just rotated. I'm on my phone here. You want to run, that's your 5-volt power. That'll go to the 5-volt in. Combine all of the ground wires together and solder them to that ground post there. Now your video in goes right here on that second post. Okay, that's how I initially wired it up, and it worked fine, but you couldn't see any of the video, or you couldn't see the OSD. So I wanted to be able to change the video settings and see how much time I had left on the card. So what I did was they have one cable that came with it, and I removed the audio, which was the white wire and the ground wire next to it. So I didn't need those, so I'm not running any audio. And then what I did was ran the ground under this tape. I'll add a picture. There's another ground post there. I just soldered a ground there, and then there's this white wire here, which is your video in from the receiver to the actual screen on the goggles. I just removed it from right here. If you look on the back, it'll say video. Just remove that post. I soldered it to the yellow wire, which is your video out right here, and that's pretty much it. It was easy. And now when you can actually access the OSD menu in the DVR and see how much time you have left on your card. Also, I highly recommend switching the connector that came, because that little battery that came with it, they work good, but they don't last long. So this way you can run any 2S battery. And I have tons of little 2S batteries just laying around. Other than that, that should be it. I'll add a actual wiring diagram if it helps you. So hopefully this helps somebody. It was a little confusing at first, but it's actually quite simple. I'll have a picture of it all when it's all put back together. I really like these goggles. They just work really well, and they're cheap. You can get them for like $35 now, which is crazy. All right, hopefully this helps somebody.